Okay, so Chloe is going to be joining us. Hello, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much for watching the series. Hello, Tatiana. Thank you for joining. We've got we're going to have Chloe. This is a 15-minute after party. Okay.
I put on a shirt just for you.
I mean, you know, I'd be happy with that one, but this is YouTube.
Who needs a shirt?
This is family. This is family channel. So, okay. This is just literally an opportunity for us to squeal and just be very excited about what just happened. I want you to introduce yourself, LP Kindred, because this is your first, this is the first time you've been on the, I just did that. This is the first time you've been here physically and in the flesh.
Yeah. I lurk under my non-pin name, so this is good. Yeah, I'm LP Kindred. I write speculative fiction. I've had some fiction that appeared in on LeVar Burton Reads.
Slow down. You had what?
I talk fast.
Okay, sir.
That has appeared on the podcast LeVar Burton Reads, life-changing. Faya magazine of Black speculative fiction. And Speculative City, and I work on FireCon. That is how I met Njeri. But I was a fan before I met Njeri, so we've been going through this process of me squealing when she turned the phone to Tommy to say hi, and I couldn't pull it together.
Tommy's a celebrity for all of us.
Yes,
it's great.
It's true. It's real.
She's there, being very, very cute. It's like you see the Tommy balloons in the background for her birthday.
Yeah. They need to stay.
We're all a mess. It's great. And Tati, would you like to, introduce yourself?
No.
Yeah, that's okay. You have little choice. I'm gonna drink.
Ready for the hostility.
I'm here all the time. They know who I am.
Mm. Well, since Tati is being objectionable, her booktube channel is called Musical Tati. Tatiana is the Tatiana, who is one of the hosts of the Octavia E. Butler Slow Read, and many, many other things, and also a dear friend, as is LP Kindred. So that is what is going on. All right. So, oh my God, Eugen Bacon.
There was so many. What? She's writing goals, right?
Yo,
Go ahead, Tati, please.
Okay, you see how well this is going. I've literally only had 2 sips. This is Eugen Bacon, tipsy, totally not whiskey. I said to myself yesterday, when I realized, as I was filling out my month in my Melanin Eclectic Reading Planner for 2021, that I was like, why is Njeri doing these back to back as opposed to once a week? Because then you have the interview, you have the build up, and then you have a week to ruminate and think about this. And then I was like, oh no, tonight after watching last night, and then tonight, no, this shit need to be back to back. This is
a full out bookish orgasm is what I am creating.
Yo, the longest come ever. This is so amazing. And just to hear, because I've never, when you shared that you were interviewing Eugen Bacon, I was like, I've never read any of her work. And I'm on this thing about reading my own bookshelf and trying not to overload my already overloaded bookshelves. So I was like, I will read it. I will, put Eugen Bacon on the list of other authors who are new to me that I want to check out. Mm-hmm. And now, she just got moved up. My wish list and my house are going to be bursting at the seams with books by the time this 10 days is over with. And whenever I move, whoever's moving my books, I might have to make sure that I'm screwing them just to say thank you, because it's going to be a load to lift.
When I move, I think I'm going to have a storage unit specifically for books, because I'm not trying to get rid of nothing. Okay.
Me either.
Look, ever. I'm super impressed by her ability to work a full-time job and be this prolific. Also like all these books came out in the past few years. All of them. Which means...
And there are 4 slated within the next 6 months?
Yeah. Like Akoyeki Ameze, like me and my friends, me and the other like people who do the Voodoo Knots, we're always like, how does fam put books out this fast, right? And then Eugen Bacon is like, yeah, I work a full-time ass job, have a whole ass child, and then...
And I do magazines, and I edit, and I do... And I got my PhD in 2.5 years.
Because I decided to be booked and busy. That's what I decided to do. And when the PhD was not taking up my time anymore, I was like, F it, I'm just going to write all the books. Here you are. Congratulations. So let me just go ahead and like study flash fiction with you. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I just watched the John Wick movies. That comment is on point.
I don't know who John Wick is because I feel like
John Wick is revenge fighting movie porn. It's so good. It's so good. And Keanu Reeves, and that's a whole nother conversation. But
Keanu Reeves is always the beginning of a whole nother conversation.
But no, it's the way that he, like, I don't find Keanu Reeves fine. Like, I didn't find Idris Elba super duper fine until Pacific Rim. Like, you put his black ass in a mech, we are good. But it's the way Keanu Reeves runs in that movie. And I'm like, does he really run like this? Or is this for John Wick? Because however he's running, I could catch him.
Are you mech sexual? Is that the conversation we're having?
Am I what?
Mech sexual?
No, just who's in the mech. Like whoever's in the mech.
But
like when they come out of the mech, you just it's the men who can make the mechs bend to their will.
Hi, Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
Chloe,
so I heard something about John Wick and Keanu Reeves running. That's where I came in.
Before we get too deep down the mech sexual rabbit hole, is there anything you'd like to share about Eugen Beckman's it's been
you did such a good job containing yourself and articulating through that whole interview without squeeing and completely fangirling. You can flub whatever you want right now.
I don't know what I would have done.
Okay, so let me tell you a little story about the interview. I was like, I knew I was going to be all excited about it. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to dress like comfortably. Like I'm just going to like my glasses and like my regular glasses, like a t-shirt and like whatever. I show up with my t-shirt and my earrings and she shows up and I'm like, shit.
BRB.
Hold on. I took it off. I put on my nice dress, my earrings. I came back and I'm like, so you know what? This when you are in the audience of Eugen Bacon, you need to show up, right? And I was just like, I'm sorry. I'll be literally right back. Right.
I will not look underdressed for this interview.
No,
I won't.
No, I can like hear my ancestors like, peeling their cane, getting ready to discipline me for like what I had done. It was great. Okay, Chloe, anything you'd like to share? I want to read something. So, Chloe, thoughts?
Oh, I liked when she talked about like all the places she lived. That was interesting. So I didn't hear her talk about that before. What else? It was funny about the story about the acquiring thing, how this person just keeps being like, oh, I'll get to it. And then Meerkat Press is just like, yeah.
Your comment was hilarious. And like Eugen Bacon's whole, like, I don't know if I can even not say her last name. Her whole countenance is like, sleep on me.
It's just so matter of fact. It's like
the casual excellence. I'm like, really?
Because this is her life.
It was amazing. I want to read y'all something from Black Moon. Is that okay?
I want that cover so hard.
Bring it.
Okay. It's a one-page piece of flash fiction. It's called, I'll show you the picture after I read this. It's called Cinders in Her Hair. Okay. Between summer and autumn, she satisfied a temporary wanting by turning a whole school into cinders. Was it the malevolence of bitch girls and the opulence ranking of their homes, the spite of segregating boys and the falsity of their supremacy? Books shrieked and collapsed from library shelves, and the science lab drew a last breath before it swooned. Was it the unsolvable maze of the geography lesson and its roots and shoots, creative sustainability, tuning to animals, people, and the environment? A school is just a school. When its teachers and students burn, it's nothing. She washed petrol off her hands as the blaze crisped bodies like overcooked turkeys unscripted in a barbecue. Was it to satisfy a curiosity about how human bodies blister and scorch? The scientist at heart tossed a match and held dominion over life and death as orange flames roared in her eyes, cinders in her hair.
Son of a bitch.
She did more in a page than some people do in a series.
Book.
In a series.
Oh my God.
In a series. Her writing is magnificent. What's that?
She wrote more in a page than most people do some people do in a bibliography.
In their careers. Let's just do it. Let's just be honest about that.
Yeah, I try to get off of here so that I can purchase all the books, but they're all in the queue. They're all in the cart already, so it's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. While you're recovering, just as a reminder to people who are watching this after the fact, we are going to be, Tommy Sojourner Consulting Incorporated, our platinum sponsor, has now bought 11 planners. Sorry, the one for Eugen? Okay, good. 11, we're good. We're good. No need to abort. So she's going to be purchasing 11 planners on behalf of Written with Purpose as our sponsor. And these are the Melanin Eclectic reading planners. If you watch this channel, you know that I use them and love them. And it's an excellent way to not only write down your content if you're a content creator, or write down your notes from your books, or keep yourself honest to all those reading challenges that we do when we feel really excited at the beginning of the year. But also there's 14 pieces of original art that Brittany did. And the Black Mages, I haven't seen them. I know, Tati, have you watched the video?
I sure have not.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I will not see until I get my planner, and I will do a video not showing my face where I squee ridiculously.
Yes. So definitely rewatch the show if you haven't. So like it, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and then answer the reflection question. So I was wondering, as we close the after party, because we have a minute and a half, does anybody want to share the one sentence nice thing they can say about themselves? That was the question for this. No. One positive affirming thing. One positive affirming thing that you can say to yourself. Would you I can say one affirming thing to all of you.
I mean, I
have the assignment though.
Oh wait, LP has one. What?
I love community. I love community of readers. I love community of writers. I love community of Black readers and writers. I'm just always looking for my tribe. And when I can't find it, I make one.
Oh, awesome. That's so good.
That is really good. That is really good. Chloe, do you have one positive, self-loving, affirming thing to say about yourself?
Putting me on the spot. I'll think of one eventually.
I will affirm that you are one of the most brilliant minds on BookTube. Your brain, your engineering brain that you bring to how you talk about books is amazing. Sometimes I listen to you talk about books that I've read and I'm like, yeah, I didn't get it. Chloe got it. I didn't get it. I'm due for a reread. So I think you're brilliant. And I'm super excited about you and your content.
Thank you.
Tati?
I'm going to say, because I don't want you to say one about me, I'm going to say that I have opened myself to allowing myself to make a community in a manner that I have never allowed myself to do so before. And that's been online. And it's been a tremendous blessing and learning experience over the last year or so. So kudos to me for being open.
And that's a wrap. Thanks everybody for
wait, who's tomorrow? Who's tomorrow?
Hold up.
That's what? What are we saying? What's this?
Who's tomorrow?
We're saying that you haven't answered your own question.
And who's tomorrow?
I'm Oda Hugo for this series. And tomorrow is.
I was not expecting that, and you are correct.
Tomorrow is I mean, while we're here, tomorrow is El Penelope, who is responsible for Song of Blood and Stone, which is behind me, and the Earthsinger series. And we're going to be talking about love. And so I'm really looking forward to this because I'm not primarily a romance reader. And so there's a lot that she has to say about love in the story, and love from the perspective of a Black protagonist in a high fantasy series that's basically 7 books long. I think 4 novels and 3 novellas. So I'm really looking forward to our discussion. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone.
Wait, before you go, drop the link in the chat. And Chloe, you dropped the link to the premiere of Jim Brown interview in the chat too. So
Get on him, LP.
Yeah.
Let's get this cross promotion going. We're doing
remind.
When I'm telling you that people deserve Hugos, when people tell you they deserve Hugos, you remind them they deserve Hugos.
Oh, yes. This is amazing. And we are in future after parties. We're going to talk about FireCon 2021, which is is it the 17th to the 19th of September, LP?
I think it's technically the 16th on a Thursday, like a high, but then the programming starts like that night and goes all the way through.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have some content on Onyx Pages about FireCon 2021 before FireCon 2021. But there will be links below the tickets. I think the weekend pass is $45 USD, which feels right. Is that right? The amount? It's around that. Yeah. So as cons go, that is on the more accessible side of things for sure. And I think there are scholarships available. All right. Goodbye. Read with purpose, y'all. And broadcast.